The Galaxy Mall is falling and justice is finally being served. In the heart of the city, the Galaxy Mall was a monument of greed, a place where money was gold and the poor were invisible. When Sam walked in just to escape the freezing cold, he wasn't met with mercy. He was met with hate. The guards laughed as they threw him out like trash. They told him he didn't belong, but they had no idea who they were actually messing with. Sam didn't scream, he didn't fight, he just whispered, and the earth answered. Suddenly, the Temple of Luxury became a tomb of terror. A beast born from 1,000 years of forgotten pain rose from the shadows, ready to tear it all down. Because when you push a man who has nothing left to lose, he brings the monsters with him. The Galaxy Mall is falling and justice is finally being served. New York City, the city that never sleeps. But lately, something else is awake in the shadows of Manhattan. It started with blurry security footage from the Empire State Building, a dark massive shape moving between the skyscrapers. Not a cloud, not a shadow, but something alive. The citizens are terrified. The authorities are silent. But the cameras, they don't lie. Tonight, we look at the first evidence of the entity they are calling the Manhattan Wraith. Watch closely, because once you see it, it sees you too. The city that once shone bright now suffocates in darkness. Manhattan, the sleepless giant, has fallen silent. It wasn't just a power outage, it was an act. The entity we called the Manhattan Wraith has a name now. The Umbral Leviathan. It feeds on light, on energy, growing stronger with every pulse it extinguishes. Footage from the underground tunnels shows impossible terror. What was once a fleeting shadow is now a colossal physical threat. The escape routes are closing. Look into the darkness, but do not make a sound, because tonight the shadows are not just watching, they are devouring. Manhattan has fallen. The Umbral Leviathan reigns supreme, feeding on our light, our fear. The military has arrived, but how do you fight a shadow that consumes energy? Whispers spread of ancient legends, of a device hidden beneath the city, built to repel such darkness. A last desperate hope in a city of despair. But activating it requires a sacrifice, a massive surge of power, a beacon that might draw the Leviathan's full wrath, or be its undoing. The choice is stark. Do we fight fire with fire, or succumb to the eternal night? This is the hour of decision. Everything led to this moment. To save a city of shadows, we had to harvest every last drop of light. Manhattan is silent, holding its breath for the final gamble. As the sun shard roared to life, the darkness didn't just fade, it burned. The Leviathan, our nightmare for weeks, was torn apart by a power it couldn't consume. For one glorious second, we thought we had won. The shadows retreated. The dawn seemed to return, but the machine didn't stop. It wasn't just a weapon. It was a homing beacon. The Leviathan wasn't the master. It was the lock, and we just broke it. Now, the gate is wide open, and something much older is coming through. May God help us all.